Hello and welcome to Awakening Marriage. In this series, we are looking at everything we can do to make our marriages stronger. We just want to have strong, loving marriages, and so we need to work on it. We need to do everything we can to make our marriages stronger, because it makes us also able to reach out to others and help others when they are going through difficult times. And last time we looked at how we can listen to each other, how we can stop up and instead of being angry with each other, we can stop up and say, okay, what is it that you're trying to tell me, and listen to each other so we don't have these quarrelings in our marriage, because we want to reach a common ground.
Yeah, so we really hope that you had a chance to try it out. The listening skill is important, and it's really important once you are in a conflict with your spouse. It's so important that you know how to handle this in a wise and respectful way, because we always want to be lifting each other up. And you might be asking yourself, like, you know what, I don't have emotions towards my spouse, I don't have any positive things to say. But you know what, we're giving you these tools to try them out, and it takes work. It takes work, hard work, to make your marriage what you want it to be. I mean, you go to work every day, you do your best at work. Shouldn't you be doing your absolute best in your marriage? It's so much more important than your job. So we just want to encourage you by making these small videos to focus on your marriage and just being the best spouse that you can possibly be. Because God really just wants you to thrive in your marriage, and it will have an effect on your spouse, that you're positive, you're reaching out, you're forgiving, and also with your children, if they're living at home, if you have small children, they will be seeing how you're acting, and you're role models. You know that. So we just want you to do the very best that you can, and it will come easier as you're testing it out and trying it. So, but today, what I really wanted to say was, today we're also working into this, how can we lift each other up? How can we see each other as a gift from God? But really today, it's more of a, how can I humble myself and ask you, what can I do for you today? You're my husband, what can I do for you today? That would be special for you. So, have you ever asked your spouse about that? What you could do for your spouse? You know, not many people ask that, but they do help. You know, you help each other out. You see that you're, can I do the dishes? Can I help you with practical things? But really, this is so much deeper. There is a secret to this. So, yeah.
Yeah, so today we want to focus at what we can do for each other. What can I do to make you happy?
Yes.
And because we live in a busy day, we live in a time where there are so many chores, and we are focused at the chores. We need to get the house vacuumed, we need to make a lunch packs for the kids, and why don't you do this, and we're so focused at the things that needs to be done, and because our family is not gonna work if we don't focus on all of these things. But today we want to challenge you to stop up 1 second and forget all of these chores. Just lay them aside for a second and just stop up, look at your spouse and say, what can I do to bless you? What can I do to make your life a little bit easier? What can I do to make you happy today? Because that is something that is gonna bring so much into your marriage. It's gonna make a difference in your marriage when you learn to reach out, lay yourself down and reach out to your spouse and say, you know what, right now it's not about me, it's not about what I think is important, what do you think is important?
Yeah, and it is also the listening to each other, finding out, what is it that I can do, and what can I do to make you smile today? What can I do to let you know that you are just so valued? I love you, and I can show you by doing something. But first of all, by asking. Dare asking each other. In the Bible, God is letting us know that it's important that you are one in your marriage. He's telling us in in Ecclesiastes in chapter 4, verse 9 to 12. I know it's kind of long, but it's important that we listen to this. 2 are better than 1 because they have a good reward for their efforts. Oh, praise the Lord. That being 2, okay, in a marriage, you're going to get a good reward. For if either falls, his companion can lift him up, but pity the one who falls without another one to lift him up. God is just telling us here that please stick together, do this together as a couple, and work on this companionship, your relationship. Also, if 2 lie down together, they can keep warm. That's also a good thing. But how can one person alone keep warm? And if someone overpowers one person, 2 can resist him. A cord of 3 strands is not easily broken. So God ends this by saying, you know what? You have me too. You also have me in your marriage. God is so much a part of us that he will make us even stronger. So that was just an encouragement God wanted us to bring today, that, remember that you are one. You're one together, and you're there to help each other. You're there to strengthen each other, encourage each other, lift each other up. But dare ask each other, what can I do for you? Because you're not mind readers. There's nobody who can say, oh, I think you need this. Because if you do, you're not being asked. And it's so important to be asked, what can I do for you?
Yeah, it's gonna bring a whole lot of joy into your marriage.
Yes.
It's gonna bring a whole lot of ease into your marriage as your spouse sees how you did do something for them.
Yeah.
They feel appreciated, and so that when you do that for each other, it joy excels, and appreciation for each other excels, and everything that it brings in a completely different atmosphere in your home, because all of a sudden you are trying to do what your spouse asked you to do, and you don't have to walk around, your spouse doesn't have to walk around and feel cold alone, because actually I'm also there to help my spouse feel warm, I'm there to lift him up or her up, I'm there to make it easy for them, and that makes life easier for your spouse. And when they have more energy, then they are able to reach out to you, and all of a sudden you end in a much better atmosphere.
Yes.
So,
and you want that atmosphere that you're speaking about in your marriage. You don't want a hostile atmosphere in your home.
No.
You want peace. You want joy. You want love.
Yeah.
Okay? And everybody really enjoys that, whether they're acting that way or not. Everyone has the intention of bringing that in. But how about we help each other bring it in? Yes. So
that should be our challenge for you this week. That you stop up 1 second, sit down with your spouse, say, sit down 1 second, because now I want to hear, what can I do for you?
Amen.
Just to bless you, just to make you happy, just to fulfill some needs that you have in your life. What is it that I can do to make you appreciate our relationship even more?
Yeah, so important. Try it out. Okay? Have a wonderful day, and we just bless you. But you know what? We have a website. It's up and running. If you want to follow us, if you want to see some of our other videos, we've done 10 of these already. It's amazing. Yeah. So Awakening Marriage, if you want to follow it on YouTube, on Facebook, whatever you desire to do, you can find them all on our new website.
Yes.
And Finn, what is that website really?
Rasmussen Ministries.com.
All right, so it's pretty easy. It's just our last name and ministries.com. So go ahead, check it out. We have some testimonies on there. We have how you can connect with us on there. And we just want to reach out and help you in any possible way. So have a wonderful day. See you later.
See you.